Hello, listeners. I am Rahul Agrawal, Senior Economist at ICRA Limited, and through this podcast, I will be sharing our views on economic activity in December 2023. The year on year growth in economic activity, as measured by the ICRA Business Activity Monitor, our in house composite index of high frequency indicators, moderated to a 6-month low of 8.1% in December 2023 from 9.6% in November. This can be attributed to a combination of factors, including some dip in momentum in activity after the festive season, tapering of demand for electricity and petrol with the onset of the winter season, as well as unfavorable base effects for some indicators such as steel consumption. The year on year performance of half of the 16 constituent indicators deteriorated in December relative to November 2023. In month on month terms, the index witnessed a sequential uptick of 1.4% in December 2023, driven by 8 of the 14 non-financial indicators. While this is lower than the 2.7% month-on-month increase in December 2022, these 2 months are not comparable given the shift in festive calendars in 2023 as compared to 2022. Notably, indicators pertaining to the auto sector reported a sharp decline in sequential terms in December 2023, in line with the seasonal trends of adjustment in inventory levels after the end of the festive season and the consequent normalization of demand. On a quarterly basis, the year-on-year growth in the ICRA Business Activity Monitor witnessed a mild uptick to a 3-quarter high of 10.3% in Q3 FY 2024 from 9.5% in Q2. However, this was not broad-based and was largely led by a sharp improvement in a small subset of indicators, including two-wheeler output, ports cargo traffic, and non-oil exports. In fact, as many as 9 of the 15 non-financial indicators reported a deceleration in their year-on-year growth prints in Q3 as compared to Q2 FY24. However, the extent of the moderation was rather limited across most of these indicators, barring domestic airlines passenger traffic and finished steel consumption. Overall, while the index suggests that growth in economic activity remained healthy in Q3 FY24, the trends across a majority of indicators point to some softness as compared to the previous quarter. Given this, along with the slump in the Government of India's capex in October and November, and ICRA's expectations of little to no growth in the agri GVA owing to the sharp fall in Kharif output and weak progress of Rabi sowing for some crops, we project the GDP growth to moderate to below 6% in Q3 FY24 from 7.6% in Q2. This is well below the MPC's estimate of 6.5% for that quarter. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for our upcoming podcasts.